Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give warm welcome to all of our audience, especially European and American audience. Thank you so much for following this video. This is a hard talk show named Did Dar Shab. It means night vision in English. And my dear guest in this program is Iranian well-known Foreign Minister, Mr. Javad Zarif. I'm going to ask my last question from him. Dr. Zarif, you know that after nuclear negotiations, a great change happened in world opinion, people's opinion about Iran. They believe that Iranians are trying to make peace. But I think still some of them think that Iranians are terrorists, or at least supporting terrorism. So I want to ask you your clear message to people, especially American people, about our culture, about Iranian ancient history, not as foreign minister, but on behalf of people. What's your clear message?
Well, it's very good to be with you and with your viewers. I think just look at recent history. Unfortunately, there have been many terrorist incidents, but you do not find even a single Iranian involved in any of those terrorist incidents. That, I think, should be reason enough for people to start doubting this picture, image of Islam, this framing of Iran that has been presented and fed to them for the past many years. Iran has been a victim of terrorism for many years. Iran has been a victim of aggression. When Saddam Hussein invaded Iran in 1980, everybody was supporting him and nobody came to our help. When he used chemical weapons against Iran, everybody was supporting him, keeping quiet, even giving him, including the United States, giving him reconnaissance information that enabled him to use those weapons more directly against Iranians, including Iranian civilians. But the Iranian people never took revenge against anybody. After the war ended, we welcomed the possibility of establishing a regional security arrangement in our region. We welcomed the possibility of engaging with the rest of the world. Unfortunately, reasons were found or excuses were found in order to continue to frame Iran as a threat. Now with the nuclear agreement, that smokescreen is falling apart. Now you see the realities in our region. You see who is supporting terrorism in the region, who is behind Daesh, who is behind al-Nusra, who is behind all these people who are beheading innocent individuals in this region. Certainly Iran has been on the side of those who are fighting this. We believe that we need peace in our region. We believe that we no longer can try to have security at the expense of insecurity of others. And that is an extremely important understanding, an extremely important recognition of reality that has to sink in everywhere, that you cannot have security while others are insecure. The outcome of that is terrorism, is extremism. So we need to work together. Everybody has to come together in order to establish a better world. And that is why President Rouhani, long before Daesh became such a well-known threat, in 2013 presented an idea to the General Assembly of the United Nations called WAVE, or World Against Violence and Extremism. That's the way Iran is dealing with these issues. We believe that there is a need. We believe that terrorism and extremism are global threats, and they require global response. The response cannot be just military. It has to be cultural, educational, economic. You need to deal with deprivation, you need to deal with unemployment, you need to deal with disenfranchisement, and you need to deal with education, you need to deal with social issues. Why we don't have Iranians who are blowing themselves up? Because Iranians have the possibility of changing their future through the ballot box. As one of the very few countries in this region, when you do not give the people the possibility to change their future through the ballot box, they will revert to extremism. This is no justification for extremism or violence, but this is understanding extremism and violence. So we need a multifaceted approach to deal with these issues. We need genuine indigenous formula, not imported, not imposed, particularly imposed by tanks and airplanes, solutions, but in fact you need genuine indigenous responses to extremism, and you need a multifaceted approach. And I think Iran is a serious partner in this fight.
Thank you so much.